Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day as we continue the series, Trite or True, by special request that we continue it. And I wanted to look today at another phrase that you hear quite often. I've heard it for a long time, since I was a kid. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. Or some say idle hands are the devil's playground. You hear it both ways. This is a popular phrase. It probably is more popular in some places than others. But the question is this a biblical phrase? Now, Geoffrey Chaucer stuck it in Canterbury Tales way back in his late 1300s, wasn't it? He said, Solomon says that idleness teaches a man to do many evil things. Now, idleness teaches a man to do many evil things. Chaucer is quoting or referencing Solomon, and I think he probably gets that from an old proverb in the Bible. In Proverbs chapter 16, verse 27, it says something close to that, maybe not quite, but it says in effect that mischief and problems arise from you when you're not doing right. And there was a translation of this by the Living Bible. The Living Bible put a translation out there that said, idle hands are the devil's workshop and idle lips are his masterpiece. So I guess in that sense, you've certainly got a translation that indicates that. But the Hebrew reads more that a worthless person digs up evil and uses words to that effect. So is this a biblical concept? Answer? Absolutely it is. Bible may not say it in such terms, but the Bible does teach that idleness does not profit people. Paul talks, I love this phrase Paul turns in 2 Thessalonians. He's writing to a group in a church there. And he said that we hear some among you are idle. They're not busy. They're busy bodies. And I like that turn of phrase. It's out of 2 Thessalonians 3:11. You know, the idea in Scripture is that we should be productive. We should use our time to good end. There is wisdom in knowing that you have a limited number of days, and to live and understand that is great. Now, please understand, the Bible also teaches that rest is important. Idleness should not be confused with rest. Idleness is more doing nothing when you probably ought to be doing something. It's not necessarily a time for rest. It's a time where you've got energy, where your brain is racing, and you need to fill it with good things. Because rest assured, if you don't fill your time and you don't fill your mind with good things, then you're leaving yourself wide open for the enemy to come in and to have you doing things that you shouldn't be doing, thinking things you shouldn't be thinking, saying things you shouldn't be saying. So there is a true biblical principle that we are to affirmatively fill our time walking in godliness, talking in godliness, thinking in godliness, and we are not supposed to put all of that in neutral and live idly. Without the positive present, the negative will take root. So, tried or true? I think it's true. And that is your video thought for today.